sure what's going on. There's not many definitives, but I've just had plenty of time while I've been living at home with my mom to really think about like where I want to go next, what my next steps are, apply for jobs, get denied, and then finally, guys, I got a job that I'm actually excited about. Woo! Yes! And if y'all know me, you know that that is a big ass deal because I have been so hesitant about the entire job situation. I've been very fearful about it and also just like not really wanting to do it because sorry, turn to fix the camera. I just like love my my me time so much that I feel like a job is just gonna take away from it and make me miserable. So anyways, first of all, this cord, this is a grow light for my plants up here. I've got a philodendron lemon lime and a marble queen pothos. Not sure how y'all say that, but the pothos is kind of struggling a little bit, so I thought I would try out the grow light and just see what's up. Okay, so I got some tea to drink. Not too much tea to talk about, nothing juicy, but just wanted to share what's been going on. I feel like I've been very like mysterious on YouTube recently, and I haven't been oversharing like I typically do because I'm trying this new thing in my life where I keep things more private. This is a Ray Dunn mug that says "Get it, girl," which is like so not my personality. But I also do say "get it" a lot, like whenever I don't know what to say to people and it's like a filler word, I'm like, "Get it, yes, get it." It's no different than being like, yeah, yeah, like I feel like "get it" is like a less rude way of interacting. I'm drinking an herbal tea. Also, these bangs are ridiculous, guys. I definitely need to wash my hair ASAP. This is from Target. It's called Puka, elderberry, and echinacea. I know my friend Jess, hey Jess, told me how to say it. I'm pretty sure it was you that told me how to say it, and I don't remember. I'm sorry. But yeah, it is apparently supposed to help you out. It's got like peppermint, rosehip, elderberry, hibiscus, and some other stuff in it. So part of the update is that, y'all, I've been sick since January. My mom had COVID end of January, and I thought I was cool. Like, I felt completely fine the entire week that she had it, and there was only one day that I kind of felt like I had a fever a little bit. But like my period and my cycle, like throughout the month, like I usually do feel kind of sick sometimes, or like there's weeks where I feel more nauseous, or I literally do feel my temperature shift in my cycle because I'm not on birth control. So it's like I feel everything my body is doing. So I have learned to like know that sometimes if I feel like I have a fever randomly during the month, it doesn't mean I'm sick. It just means it's like my hormones shifting. So that's what I thought it was. And then I started to develop a cough later on, but I was still testing negative for COVID. And I've just had a lingering cough the entire month of February, and it's so frustrating because I go to a naturopathic doctor, like a chiropractor guy, and I talk about it a lot, I feel like, but I just get all my supplements from him and everything. And I was on this thing, like a Virex antiviral type of situation that my body was testing for. So there was a time that I had to take like 6 Virex, and then 5 Virex, and then down to 3, and then back up to 5, and then back down to 3. And finally I went today because I ran out of Virex, and I was like, hey, can I come pick some up, and then you can test me real quick to see if like I actually need it or not. So I went in, and I'm not testing for Virex anymore. So that means the viral point in my body is no longer, like, I'm not carrying a virus at all anymore, which is fantastic. Great news, right? You'd think that's like over the hill, but no. Oh, my lungs are so inflamed, like this area. I went to the actual doctor, which I haven't done in years because I've been all about naturopathic medicine. And my doctor was like, yeah, this sounds like bronchitis. I played her a video of me coughing up a lung, literally. Like, I sounded like I was having an exorcism. Pretty bad. And she's like, yeah, that sounds like bronchitis. Now, don't let those little baby coughs fool you, y'all. I don't know what it is. I can like turn it off if I'm like going in public or something. Like, I'll try to like resist the urge, but like whatever area this is, like whatever bronchitis is, it's inflamed. So it's like a constant like kind of urge. So please, if you guys are a doctor, a nurse, went to med school, have had bronchitis or COVID or any kind of upper respiratory, please help me, make me feel better by you telling me your experience with how long your cough lasted. If like the urge to cough was like constant, or if it like went down a couple days and you thought you were better, but then it's like back up again and you're coughing the next day, and it's like, it's just frustrating. It's like, when am I going to be in the clear? This might be too hot, but we're going to test it out. It's kind of hot, but oh well, right? It's not like burning my mouth off. And what I've done for treatment, other than my supplements, natural, I took a Z-Pack. The first couple of days of the Z-Pack, I felt like I was seeing more clearly, right? My lungs felt better. I wasn't having that like kind of like urge all the time. And I felt like, yes, finally. And Z-Packs are only 5 days. So I think day 1 was like, yeah, I was starting to feel better. 2 was pretty good. 3 was like, and then 4 and 5, it was like reverting. So then I called the doctor again, and then I got another freaking antibiotic. But like the longer course of treatment, like 10 days. And the one that I take is amoxiclav or augmentin, if you guys have heard of that. I feel like I'm very sensitive to medications. I'm very sensitive to a lot of different things. Surprise, surprise. That's just how I am. So like, I didn't want her to give me an antibiotic that I've never tried before, but I knew augmentin works. So technically, like, I've taken it so many times in the past, like years ago though, not like within the recent year. I haven't taken it since 2020. I took like a couple pills whenever I actually had COVID, but they didn't know it was COVID yet, like at the beginning of all the mess. And then like, probably the last time I took it before that was like a couple years, like 4 years ago total. So I don't think I'm like antibiotic resistant to it. So like, why is it not working? It's making me cough more. It does feel less stuck, and I'm able to, I know it's gross, but like spitting in the sink, like just to get it like, get it gone, you know, so I don't have to like swallow it again. Like, it's like loosening it up. So if you guys have had this kind of experience before, does it like loosen up and it makes you cough more? And then you're like over the hill, and then you get better. Like, I might have only taken this antibiotic for like 4 days now. Maybe 5 days, I think 4 days. And I just feel like I'm getting worse. So I'm like, should I just keep taking them or should I just stop? Because my chiropractor, natural guy, he's like, you should stop it because it's going to screw up your other stuff that you've got going on. Like my adrenals and my hormones and everything like that. But also, like, his course of action hasn't worked either this time around, it seems. I mean, it has because the virus is gone, but you know what I'm saying? Like, get this shit gone. It is so freaking annoying. Okay, on to a different topic. Now that we're 10 minutes into me bitching and complaining about feeling sick. Oh my god. Next update, this job I'm so thrilled because I took a nonprofit class in college. It was about grant writing for nonprofits. And I just like fell in love with the idea that like you can have a career and a job in a world that serves people and that helps people and like has a mission. And I know all companies technically have a mission, but like y'all are just trying to make money, okay? I don't want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of making change in the world and doing something good for others. And I feel like it's a very rewarding process to give yourself to something good. Dealing with people that are, dealing with pain, or people that are suffering in some way or lacking financial stability, and helping them. There's all different kinds of things. There's health related nonprofits. I just like really wanted to be a part of it. Even animal nonprofits. There's like forestry nonprofits. Everything you can imagine, there's probably a nonprofit. So I'm just so excited to be able to do this as a job, and I am going to move for it. And I am not going to tell you guys right now. I might change my mind later, but just for privacy reasons of everybody involved, I am going to like try to keep it private about where I'm moving. It's not across the country out west like I originally wanted to, that's what I will say. But I think it's going to be good for me, and the type of land that it's on, it just like feels good. Just like the energy of it. So just know that I'm very happy about this move and about this time in my life, and I feel very drawn to it, and I feel very at peace about it, which is like more than I could ever ask for, because I've been living at home for 6 months. I know that's not that long, and technically like there isn't really a rush to like get out, but I just haven't been feeling very fulfilled, and everything is in my room right here. Like I don't even go sit in the like living room section all that much. All of my items are compacted into one space, so it's very like cluttering for my brain. I feel like I can't spread out and be creative and have like separation of powers in my life. Like if I want to work out, I'm doing it the same place I film. If I want to do an art project, I'm doing it right here, and there's no like switch of my brain to like, oh, let's go do this in my living room, let's go do this at this table at the island. But if it's my own apartment, I feel like I have the freedom to like do that, because I'm not sharing my space, my living space, with anyone else. Because here with my mom, it's like I need to keep it tidy, I need to keep it clean, I need to pick up after myself. But what if I don't feel like it one of the days, you know what I mean? And I'm able to do that if I live by myself. Sorry guys, I'm sure that's like really obnoxious. It ain't even that bad compared to what I'm dealing with normally. Yeah, so that's that. Next update. I've been very busy with Patreon. That's also a reason why I haven't been uploading much on here as much as I used to. I'm also like not happy with where I'm at right now. Like I'm hopefully moving within the next couple of weeks. There's some like different things that went down, and like an old tenant broke a window, so like I can't move in. So that's like why it's on pause. But I'm starting my job in March. So hopefully the next couple weeks we can get this thing going. Yeah, Patreon. So I've been doing personal readings. I have 4 amazing Patreon girls and guy that are getting readings from me. It is so fun. I love it. And it's honestly very helpful for me too, because I feel like some of the energies that are reflected in their readings have to do with my life too, in a way, sometimes. So it's just like good, and I feel like it's very mutually healing. So I've been very busy with that. And if you guys are ever interested in that, my Patreon link is always going to be down below. I have different tiers and stuff like that. I don't have any more room on my personal reading tier, which is called Ethereal. I decided to cap it at 4 readings, because any more than that would be very overwhelming. I have come to learn. I've just like decided that's like good for me. 4 is good for me. So then I can intimately pour into those 4 people and really their situations and their energies, and like it's almost like a mentoring, like focused kind of thing is how I'm viewing it. So if I were to open it up to more, I feel like I would be doing those people a disservice. So, but in the future, if I ever have openings, I'll definitely let you guys know. But if you are interested in just like regular readings that are not personal readings, you can join my Moonlight tier, which is $12 a month. And on there, I do readings once a week. Well, technically once a week. I am saying I'm doing, it's 3 a month guaranteed. 3 a month guaranteed, 3 readings guaranteed. So I'll like skip 1 week, you know what I mean? Just to give myself a little bit of a break. So I'm doing 4 readings, personal readings, and then 5, 6, 7. So 7 readings a month. It's kind of a lot, I guess. But they're very fun to do, so if you're interested in the Moonlight tier, that's $12 a month. Come over, it's fun. I'm also busy with snail mail. And can't show people's addresses. So if you live in the United States, you can join my snail mail tier. Get a little piece of mail once a month. Fun little surprise. Stuff to do with my art, writing, things like that. So that's been fun to like curate that. So that's also what I've been up to, like thinking about throughout the month. Like, what do I want to do? What do I want to create? What do I want to write? What do I want to send? All that kind of stuff. So that's another thing that's been occupying my brain. And then another update is that I finally finished Jane Eyre. Celebrate, yes. So this is a classic piece of literature written in 1800s. And this, my loves, was 681 pages, and that's the most I've read in a long time. And I know I had a subscriber that commented asking for a book video specifically talking about what I learned about in the book. And luckily with classic literature, I do like to take notes because like just the way it's written hits different than a modern novel, truly, in my opinion. And it just has a different feel to it. So I definitely took plenty. Can y'all even see? Which way should I do it? I took plenty of active reading notes. So I do want to make a video on here. I think what I'll do is I'll probably do like a part 1 over here, and then on Patreon I will do a part 2. I might do like a normal real talking voice over on Patreon just to like switch it up. I haven't decided yet, but because that's like way too many notes to talk about in one video. Might just be like a multi-part thing because this book really touched my soul and my spirit, and it was very relatable, and the language is very good. It's a little bit difficult to digest if you're not like tapped into that literary brain, or you're not like a good writer. No offense. It's fine, everyone's different, but like I feel like I write really well, so it's like easy to read like that too. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm not trying to sound like I'm superior, but some people just like really cannot grasp like certain types of literature, and that's totally okay. So yeah. Book review coming soon, baby. I definitely won't be reading another classic book I'll be reading is this. I think I showed these in a video before, but James Baldwin's Giovanni's Room, because this book is so short. It's only 100 something pages. 169 pages. So, like, after a lengthy book, I do not want to jump into another one that's this thick. So this will be a good, like, satisfying. Hopefully I like it. Also, with this move coming up, I don't know, like, how much reading time I'm really going to want to do. And also with starting a new job and everything, I'm not sure that, like, that's what I'm going to want whenever I come home from work, but we'll see. Because I still, like, want to be a reader and stuff, you know. And then after I read that one, I want to jump back into this series, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I bought this in the third book because I read the second book. And this one, it's not like, well, it's kind of long. Is it 600 pages? It's like 500. It's, not that y'all care, but 590 pages. But the pace of this is definitely 100% much easier to read than this. This seems more like conversation based, a little bit more, lots more dialogue. And this book, like the entire book, the perspective is from Jane. So you're very much in a one-track way of thinking, whereas this, it jumps perspective, so it's like a quicker read and it doesn't feel as like bogged down. So I'm excited to get into this. I have a feeling this one might be more slow-paced than the second book I read, and I could just jump to the third one, but I feel like I'll be so intrigued by the third one that I won't want to read the second one, or I won't want to read the first one, you know. So I feel like I need to get the backstory on this. Also, there's a Netflix, I guess it's a movie, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I want to watch that as well, so I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to watch it until I read this. So that's kind of my book updates. I feel like my content is going to start shifting a lot more, I'm thinking, because I want to get more into art stuff again somewhat. I really want to be able to make art stuff and sell it at art markets on the weekends or something like that. So, like, preparing that and the process of it and that journey. Also with this job, I have no clue. I've never worked this much in my life, like what I'm about to do, having like a full ass week of work and 8-hour shifts. I know that's so dramatic, but like, I've only ever even worked like 6-hour shifts, max 7, and I felt like I was dying. So drama queen, I understand. Because y'all, you know I sit at home in my bed and I run an errand or I go ice skating and then I come home. Like, I'm not very used to like being outside the house for a long time because I really like my cozy surroundings. Definitely a homebody through and through. I feel like this doesn't even taste that strong because I added so much water. I wish it was more spicy on my throat because I feel like that would help. Get it, girl. Okay. What else? I had like a couple more things to say. The first thing, this hat that I got from Target, y'all. Hold on. Hold up. that straw hat with that like really like lofty brim. That's kind of the vibe it gives me, mixed with a sun hat, but it's very also like a witchy vibes. Like I kind of like that you can't see my eyes. So this is like my gardening dream hat. I need to take a photo shoot in this thing. I need to get outside. This is gonna really shade my face, keep me well. But like, isn't that kind of like mysterious and sexy? It's like low-key like, oh, she's talking, she's chatting it up, but we can't see her and we love it. Like, it's very chic. So that's where I'm at with this hat. Okay, had to get $15 to make me feel this good. Fuck yes. So go get you one before they sell out. Next, I bought another freaking plant, guys. This is like literally my new journey. I'm obsessed with plants. I've even become more knowledgeable and educated since my first couple of plant videos. Okay, we're just gonna have to say goodbye to these bangs right now. Just please ignore them. Please. Okay. So I know more about certain plant names than I did whenever I started, and also like noticing the new growth and like the true appreciation for the new growth and everything like that. I'm very much into it, and I'm learning as I go. There's so much to know about plants. There's so much. But this is my newest baby. I feel like it low-key needs its own video, but this is a alocasia. I've heard people say it different. Frydek. Oh, I don't want to dump all the dirt out. Can you see that? I love the dark green leaves and this white in the center. It's so stunning. And whenever these are mature, if you guys want to Google it, oh my god, they are so gorgeous, like unbelievable. There's some white shit on the back of here. It almost looks like paint or something. Oh, you know what? It's probably like fertilizer. Oh, should I not be touching that? Oh shit, am I gonna die? Am I gonna die? But look at this new leaf coming out, guys. Sweet little baby leaf. This guy was $30. Most expensive plant that I've got so far. I think they're technically a rare plant. Like it's not a common household plant. So, and like honestly, for that price, I was looking into plants at the new place that I'm gonna live at, like the nurseries in that area and the plant stores in that area, just to see like what ballpark we're working with, what should my budget be. And like a common household plant, like a pothos or like whatever, from this place where I live, they're like $15. The new place I'm going to, this greenhouse was selling the same plant for like $30. I'm like, what? So double the price. So this, I can only imagine that they would try to sell this for 50 or 60, and I am not paying that. So I thought, for such an immature plant, like it's not super established yet, I'm not sure if it's gonna live. I only want to spend $30, which is still a lot, but